lovely beautiful soul, welcome to you guys timeless picker card. For this picker card we are going to take a look at how they see you now, but first we are going to take a look at the difference between then and now, and that can be if this is just a fling or your lover or whatever have you when it comes to the topic of love. If you have a person in mind, we are going to take a look at their first impression versus how they see you now. So yeah, you have three paths to choose from. But before we do that, let me introduce myself. First, my name is Noraima from the Phoenix Star. If you are new to the channel, hi, welcome. I'm thankful you found me. If you like the vibration, don't forget then to subscribe and hit the bell so you get notified every time I post a video. And if you're already part of the fam, the growing tribe, love, thankful that you're back again, fam. So yeah, you have three decks to choose from. The first deck we have the Tarot of the Divine. For the second deck we have the Mermaid Tarot, and for the third deck we have the Light Seer Tarot. Let me see if I could put also a crystal upon them for you guys. And the crystals are placed. So for the first deck, for the Tarot of the Divine, I have put the rose quartz crystal. For the second deck, the Mermaid Tarot, I have put Avenger. I will not name it, y'all, because I do not know the name anymore. But this is your crystal. And for the third deck, the Light Seer Tarot, I have put a clear quartz crystal. Now, I will give you guys 30 seconds to breathe in, breathe out, and choose your pile. You will hear 3 high-pitched notes just to oomph you up. And yeah, I will see you at the deck or the decks that you have chosen. Timestamps are down below. So, my lovely beautiful pile one, you guys have chosen the rose quartz crystal together with the Tarot of the Divine. Let's see your person's first impression of you. We start with how they first see you. If you know this person already, or you are in contact with them, or you have started communicating with them, we are going to take a look how they first saw you, and then we are going to take a look at what happened in between. Did the feelings change, and the result of how their feelings are now. So it's a 3-part kind of a situation. So let's start first with the question. Their first impression of you, my lovely beautiful pile one. Let's see the person that you have in mind. Their first impression of you. Let's ask my guides, your guides, all that has the best interest for us. Harm to none. I will not take this one, but you have judgment. To give us the first impression of the person you have in mind, what they found of you, how they thought of you, their first impression. Let's see. One more, please. Thank you. Underneath the deck, you have the 9 of Swords. Worries. Worries. They had worries, sleepless nights about you. So, let me put it like so. You have the Queen of Wands in reverse, together with the 9 of Coins, together with the 3 of Pentacles, and the 4 of Cups. So, their impression of you was lovely, y'all. They found you very independent. It's kind of like they found you very independent and nicely collaborating and all of that, but it seems like you were too generous. Like you don't give me don't get me wrong if I say this like this, because that's the energy that I'm getting. Like you are learning how to work with who you are. You are too much like giving to them. You know, sometimes we like somebody and we are too much giving, so it isn't kind of like, oh, passionately, like they see the beauty in all of that in you, but passionately they did not feel it, because it's kind of like how sometimes the masculine things they want to hunt, and you have made it easy for them, you know. So it's not easy that you have slept with them. No, in a way of, they already knew that you like them, because you didn't even put up a fight, kind of a situation. It's like, okay, let's go, I can collaborate with this, you know. It's like, oh, you are giving, just giving, kind of a situation. So it's kind of like, oh, I don't have to pay attention to it because it's not valuable enough for me, but because I already see that it's there, you know. It's kind of like they they have if I must say it like a harsh way, it's kind of like, you know, when people are how do you say that? I don't know why, but my language these days is really troubling. Mercury is in my 12th house. It's transiting in my 12th house, okay? And we are going into Mercury retrograde also. But that being said, it's giving me that they think of you kind of like, I don't have to put attention on it so much because it's there, you know. It's expected that you are there, kind of a way. Like you are somebody that they need you, they can have you, you know. Some people take it for granted. That's the word. Like they are taking you for granted because they expect you to be there, because you always show up. They can depend on you, even though you are independent and you are doing you, and you have your blessing and you counting them and all of that. It's for them like, oh, but hey, Pawan, you know, if I need them, I can call on them. If I need them, I know that, you know, I can talk to them. It's there. But the thing is, they are mistaking that though, because they are thinking that you are always there. They don't see the value in you. They are counting other people's value, the one that they have to like really like work for, the one that they can really see like, oh, this is really it, you know, in that kind of an energy, that they will miss out. Once they open their eyes, they will see, the blessing was actually you. But because you are always there, they think, oh, you know you always have a safety net beneath you, you will miss it the day you fall. You will miss it the day you fall. Till then, in your mind, you think, oh, I have my safety net. Oh, I have my safety net. But one day, if they take that safety net away and you fall, you will feel it. And that's the situation. So really, the first impression was kind of easy. You were too easy on them, and that's okay. That's good. But let's see what had happened in between. So let's take a look. Which one will I do first? Let's see what had happened in between then and now for part one. This person's impression of part one. Let's see what had happened between. I do think I want to go with 3. Yes, I want to go with 3 for you guys. I don't know, but I thought 4, but it's 3. I will do 4 for this one. So let's see. Let me get 4 of these, and then we will take a look at it. Oh, that one. I believe one more, please. Thank you. Underneath the deck, a rejuvenation fulfillment. That's a cup. So let's see what is happening in between. What had happened between the meeting. Let's see. You have light together with trade, together with the soulmate. Oh. Guess what? Some things became clear to them. Some things became clear to them. Yeah, you did your job, honey. So then you have the Harlequin. True feelings are masked. Together with the Knight, triumph over adversity, correct. Together with the Satire, let me put it like so, rivalry and indulgence. And your last card is seek wisdom, guidance from elders, the Oracle. Okay, they are fighting it though, yet still. So what had happened was, what had happened in between this first meeting and the now is that they have seen what you can give them, the connection that your guides, that you have with each other, it's kind of like an evolution. Like it all started like they see that you have the capability of doing both. You can be a friend and a lover. And that's the thing. They have mistaken you like, oh, you don't bring the sexiness to me. You don't zhoosh me up in that kind of a way. But now they see like, oh, wait a minute. I do think I have a great friend, but it's also a lover, looking at the trait, the frogs, like it starts in water, but can evaluate and go also on land. So it's a two-way kind of a creature. So I'm really getting like for you guys that this person yet still is neglecting their feelings, though. They are not clear to you their feelings, but they are fighting it, yo. They are fighting it. They are fighting it, but guess what? They will triumph over the adversity. So their heart, their feeling, they are going to feel it, y'all. Looking at seek wisdom from elder, it's giving me they might have communicated with friends or people close to them, like, is this really something that I have to continue with? Is this something that will bring something in my life, in that kind of a way? I do see that this person is the looking at the satire. It's giving me like they want a certain thing from you, and that can be passionately wanting it from you, but with that they are also emotionally battling something. Like there is a kind of I want it, a kind of calling, you are calling them in that kind of a way. Like for example, they can just sit at home and be like, oh, I'm thankful, but then suddenly you pop up in their mind, be like, what the F, why did part one just come up suddenly? So that's the thing that they cannot understand, because they are trying in their world, in their 3D world, they are trying so hard not to think further than what now is, but emotionally they are just going there, because whenever you go away, like I said, the safety net go away, they suddenly think, oh my god, I don't have safety net. Oh my god, I need to be careful, I don't have safety net, I miss my safety net. Like it's kind of like, oh, where is my safety net? So then they are fearful of the losing of the safety net that they have. So it's kind of like, okay, but I can do without it, but yet still they be like, okay, but I'm used to of it, I'm used to it. So they are recognizing that you are their soulmate. So that is what had happened in between, this connection between you guys. and they are starting to become lustful of you also, is what I'm getting. But they are not showing it totally though. They are not. It's becoming clear as daylight to them personally, but they are not ready to like really be like you, power one, you. It's you, you know? So let's see. How do they see you now? And we are also going to take a look at the advice that you guys, your spiritual team, is giving you. If you hear children scream, I live near a playground, and it's summer in the Netherlands where I live, and I have my door open. So I do hope you guys, now suddenly I'm talking about it, they be like, let me shout harder. You know, I do hope you guys don't mind it. But if they are screaming louder, I will close the door. So yeah, let's see. How do they see you now? How do they see you now? I love you, beautiful. Power one. Underneath the deck, we have the Tower. So for how they see you now, you have the Seven of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, Temperance, the Two of Wands in reverse, Temperance in reverse, together with the Ace of Wands upright, together with the Emperor upright. Let me put it like so, because more fell out than I wanted, but it's okay. It's okay. And then you have the Moon together with the Six of Wands in reverse. Okay, for how they see you now, my lovely, beautiful Power One. Mysterious, passionately. They want to achieve stuff with you, but they don't know if it will bring victory. It's not clear to them if this will become something. That is where they are very careful with, because they be like, okay, I need to be sure what this is, because some of them don't want to jeopardize the great friendship that you guys have with each other. Some of them don't want to jeopardize their position in life. You know, they be like, this is me, I am like, if especially if you guys have difference in nationality or religion, in that kind of way, they be like, okay, it has to collaborate, it has to work together. And that's the thing, they are thinking about it. For now, they are want to work on whatever seed that has been planted in this relationship. They want to passionately go for it, but they are not sure if this is going to be victory. It's unclear to them. That's the mysterious part of this connection that is kind of a worrisome for them, because they be like, I don't know if emotionally this will be greater or worse, you know. So that is why they don't show their feelings, I think, also. But yet they want now a kind of a more of an action. They want clarity in certain things, and they are ready to go and see what that is. So I really see for some of you that they are going to, like, it's kind of like, I want to know the mystery within you, and once I know it, I know if it's work or it doesn't work. So it's kind of like a test drive. And not literally. Some of you perhaps, yes, you know, if you have sexual contact with this person, I mean, that's from the beginning that they were like, okay, you know, if I can have it, why not, kind of a situation. But here is where they will want to see also emotionally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, if what is this, what's the secret, the mysticism within you, what's the thing that they are so curious about. But once they know it, they will then see if it will bring victory or not. But they are leaning more on it's not. So that is why they are so careful in the beginning also, because this person sees first the what cannot before it can, because they are already counting. The moment they saw you, they are already seeing like, okay, you are too much this and this and that, that's not my type. But you catch them off guard, and now they be like, oh my god, what's this? Now I have to figure out. But if you give them this once again, they be like, oh, you know, oh yeah, it was my safety net. And the thing with safety net is that once you dare to go without a safety net, you can live without a safety net. You know, they, some people can get over the having a safety net, and they be like, you know what, I'm gonna live on the wild side of life, and if I fall, I fall, but I have already got my training wheels, you know, I've already practicing. So for some of you, I do want to say that you need to watch out with this kind of a person, because they can be like, oh, I will make use of you until I don't need you anymore. So really watch out for this person, because they be like, oh, you will fill my cup with your energy, because that's so generous that you are. And once I kind of like know that I can go without you, that I'm full, that you have pump me up, empaths, I'm talking to you guys, that you guys have pumped them up and be like, yes, you can do this, yes, you are great, yes, I see that you can reach it. They be like, okay, yay, and then they don't need you anymore, you know, they don't. I mean, look at all the great duos, you know, like Bonnie and Clyde. Like how what was it, like, because I'm getting like Ike and Tina, and I'm getting the other one, oh my god, how can I forget this beautiful queen, black long hair, Cher and that husband of hers, you know, the man were thinking, oh, we are it. Little did they know. Little did they know, honey. So here is where, yes, you might be the one putting in the most job, but little do they know that you are the one that is having the jam. And if they cannot see it, another person will, and they will feel lost, y'all. They will. But this person is kind of cocky in their way, or careful in their way, is what I'm getting, because it's or their religion is holding them back, their background is holding them back, or they just know, they are just like, oh no, if it doesn't sparkle, I don't need it, you know. But everybody that's in their surroundings kind of like more like you than the other ones, you know. So yeah, let's take a look at the advice that you guys, your spiritual team, okay, that's two, has for you when it comes to this situation, how they see you now. What is the advice? Nice, they all fall with exactly the two. So you have, as the advice that your guides, your spiritual team is giving you, all tied up. I'm gonna put it like so. Together with door to romance, like so. And then we have the answer you need are coming, full moon in Gemini, together with work through your fears, new moon in Scorpio. Okay, my love. Listen, some things for us is unclear. You know, it's unclear to where this is going, and should I stay or should I go? Because this is also for you a question of, should I stay with this person or should I go for that new one? And looking at the new moon in Scorpio, it's giving me once again a mysterious vibe with it, just like this moon. I will mention the signs that I see later on, but it's giving me like, it's your guys, your spiritual team is giving you like, what do you feel, what do you sense, and what is the fear of knowing the truth, because truth is really the thing that you need to discover. And don't hold on too much on this person and this person alone. Like, really, whatever that is a mystery, or whatever that isn't clear to you, how this person feel or who this person is, because maybe you have contact with them but you don't know who he, she, they, it is personally. Sometimes we communicate with people and they paint a very clear picture, but they are like really hiding behind the mask. So looking at the Harlequin together with the Gemini, it's giving me like this person might be two different person, y'all. Two different person. So that can be literally or emotionally, that they are portraying to be like this, and then the discovery of them is that they are totally another person. So here is where you need to watch out, because are you holding on to somebody that isn't it for you? And where is your fear of finding out the truth? Because just as that they are looking at you and want to discover who are you underneath it all, you can also discover them. Like, yes, we can have a connection emotionally, but who are you really though? Because soulmates is a big range, y'all. Your child can be your soulmate, your mother can be your soulmate, your best friend can be your soulmate. Everybody can be a soulmate if it is in the same alignment with you. That doesn't mean we have to stay together. No, it's just a lesson that you need to learn right now. So yes, you guys are great together, communication is nice and fine, but who are you? Are you just a pass-through soulmate, or are you the soulmate? That is the thing that you need to discover, my love. Because really, I do see that you are open yourself up for romance with this person, but yet, you guys, your spiritual team is saying, it's still locked though. It's still locked. It isn't clear. It's still in a cage. So yes, you are opening up perhaps this connection. All it does is making you open up once again for love, but that doesn't mean it is the love. That your true love will come with a key to open up the gate, plus your heart. So yes, this one was the one that had opened the door once again for you to feel the connection, the love, and be like, I can do this. And then another one will come and open up your whole heart. That's for some of you. And for some of you, you need to find out, does this person has the key? But for that, the greatest advice is, I need to close the door. But the greatest advice for you guys is, find out who this person is. Because this person play kind of a trickery with you guys. If you already know, one moment, y'all. I do hope that it's a little bit more or less now. But yeah, if you know that this person is playing a trickery games with you, then yeah, it's time to go. It's time for you to just pack up your safety net and be like, deuces. And keep in mind, even if they are playing with you, it's a lesson you need to learn. There is a kind of a fear that you need to overcome. Perhaps you are somebody that is holding yourself stuck in places too long. Like, if you know that this person was thinking of you like this, and then wake up, because I do see, looking at the in between, both of you have a lesson to learn from each other. So yes, you might not end up with this person, or you might end up with this person, but it's all to do with this in between, the awakening of the emotions, what you guys can do instead of only the lust. It's a opening of, we can be this and that with each other. The enlightenment that you guys both have brought to each other, because perhaps you had to bring the enlightenment to this person of, you can be different and fall in love, and they had to bring the enlightenment to you of, You don't have to stick around on only in the water. You can also go on land. So they have also brought you an enlightenment of, hey, that it not because this person is a soulmate of you in the water, does that mean that if you are a creature that can do water and earth, that you only have to stick around in the water because your soulmate is only water. You can also go on land and see and discover who are you. Perhaps that person is just a fish and you are a frog, so you need to find you another frog, somebody that can do both, love you and be a good friend to you. So that's the metaphor. So as the metaphor is what I'm trying to say. So that being said, my lovely beautiful pile one, don't forget to hit the like, share and subscribe, and I will see you guys on another reading of mine. Bye bye. So my lovely beautiful pile 2, you guys have chosen the Mermaid Tarot together with this crystal. Forgot the name, y'all, so I will not even try it, but it's a beautiful crystal. Aventurine, I believe, I don't know. But that being said, let's take a look at you guys. The first question that I will ask is, what was the first impression of the person you have in mind? What was the first impression that they had of you? And then we will take a look at the in-between, what had happened, that their emotional feeling have changed to where they are now. So it's a 3-part kind of a reading. So let's first start with the beginning. Let's ask my guides, your guides, all that has the best interest for us, to let us know what you, my lovely beautiful part 2, what the person you have in mind, what was their first impression of you. And let's see, one more. What was the impression that they had for part 2? Underneath the deck, you have the 9 of Wands. So you have the 8 of Wands was like this. So kind of like, So you have, child, 8 of Wands is sticky icky. What had happened? You have the 8 of Wands in reverse together with the 7 of Cups in reverse, together with the 6 of Cups also in reverse, and the Queen of Water. Wow, lots of emotional, yeah, lots of emotion. Okay, so the first impression of you, you are different than the rest. The normal, not the normal type of that person, what they used to fall for from the past. You are different than the types that they had in their past. You guys are kind of like very stuck. Looking at the 8 of Wands was kind of like a stuck energy, and it's in reverse, so it's kind of like not giving kind of a way. Like normally this is messages coming your way. You are not kind of communicating with them like they used to. You are different from the other people that they have dated. Perhaps they were people that they were like constantly text messaging, and you are not. You are really like, if it is, it is, It's kind of difficult to see for them who you are. You have kind of a depthness with you that they don't know how to figure that one out, because they have never met somebody like you. They have never. I don't know if you are a Pisces or a Scorpio or a Cancerian, or you have a strong water house. You have planets. Maybe your moon is in one of the, your moon or your Venus is in a water sign, because it's giving me that it's too much, and it's too much where they are afraid to dive deep, and you are not giving a lot to go with. You are not given a lot to go with. Normally, they will figure fast and quick out what kind of a person is. But with you, it's kind of a mystery because you are not given. You are not. So they are constantly wondering, who is Pao 2? Why can I not figure them out? But yet, they are afraid to dive deep because then they will find themselves in your water, in your in your vibration. You know, that's a different territory. I bet you that you are very emotional, and this person might be very stable. Somebody that's like the opposite of each other. For example, because what I'm getting, like for example, perhaps you have a Scorpio moon or a Scorpio Venus, or your sun is Scorpio, your ascendant is Scorpio, and their opposite of that is in Aries, is in Taurus. My bad, sorry y'all. Is in Taurus. That's water and earth. So yes, water, we can see water on earth, like the rivers, and you have the underwater, under earth water kind of a way. But the ocean is a different thing, y'all. The ocean is a whole world on its own that needs to be discovered yet. And that's the thing, they can dipple their feet in it once in a while, but really dive deep, go deep in that water, honey, they be like, I'm a goat, mountain goat. What do you mean? I'm not a fish. So that's totally different for them. You are different than they cannot figure you out. That's the thing, they cannot. So that's their first impression of you. But the emotions, the love that you are giving them, it's lovely. It really is. But you are a mystery to them. A mystery. So let's take a look at what had happened in between before we go to how they see you now. What did they discover meanwhile of you, or you of them? Let's take a look at what had happened in between. Ooh, you have lost underneath the deck. So let's see. Let me get 4 of these. What had happened in between for you guys. Let's see. 2 more, please. 1 more, please. I have a feeling. Oh, I have a feeling, child. I have a feeling that I have to turn the cards around, but yeah. So yeah, back to you guys. I was like stuck on I have a feeling. I have a feeling. So you have for the in-between, how they think now, the message together with air. Together with winter. Wow, that's 2 elements. So yeah. Oh, okay, now I get it. Because when I was looking at the winter, as I said, oh, this is the message. I need to talk about it first. Like I said, you guys have water emotions, but they are discovering that you have a kind of a, like, you can change. That's the thing. You have a way of changing also, because water can turn into ice, yeah. So they have also seen and discovered the cold side of you. They have also seen that you can become stable. And that is the thing that they don't like, though. There is a stableness in you that is not flowing anymore, because water can go through anything. Water can go through earth. Water can go through iron, if that's the correct name. otherwise I'm saying it wrong. English is not my first, neither my second. Water can go into air. You know, if it's evaporate, it will like go into air, become a cloud, and if it all comes together, it is rain once again. So you are very going here and there, but the one thing they don't like is when you become cold, when you become hardened, when you become like really stuck in your ways. They know that it's a period of kind of a time, but they have also figured that out with you, that sometimes you are very communicative. You know, you can go here and there, you can flow everywhere, but they might have hit you in a wrong way where they have seen the cold side of you, yeah. That's the stuckness, and that is the thing that they have seen, like, oh, you are totally different. Because if you look at a crystal, a snowflake, like really they are unique, yeah. There is only one type of a pattern. It's not all the same. It's all always different. So here is where they see, like, oh, that's a different pattern of you. They are really emotionally in connection with you also. Like you guys have speaking with each other telepathically. So yeah, let's see. You have the wizard. Use your skills to aid others. Together with serendipity. This one is talking about bright new prospect are on the horizon. Together with Raven, darkness looms on the horizon. Together with the sun, your perseverance is rewarded. And then we have once again a wind of change. Your surroundings will undergo a transformation. So what I'm seeing, that what had happened between you guys in between, this person has come to figure out how mysterious and different you are. Different, that you have kind of a magical way with you. Mysticism. You guys are or a great shaman, a guru, a mentor, or a witch. Like you guys are a great manifester, somebody that is can speak through the element of air, the element of fire, the element of water. I would not be surprised if you guys are a Libra, a Scorpio, Aquarius, a Gemini, all the water signs, you know, or you have a strong planets in those houses. Leo also. But yeah, it's the thing that had happened in between also for you guys is some of you had a great fight with this person, and they have gotten the wrong side of you, y'all. The wrong side of you. The really wrong side of you. And that's the thing that they were fearful of, because they could have done mischievous things with other people and they then know, oh, they cannot do nothing about it. But with you guys, doing mischievous things to you, your guides, and your ancestors. So they will get the wrong side of you, the darkness side of you, the unknown depthness of the ocean, the creatures that we yet need to discover. They are now seeing it. You know, they'll be like, ow, I be there. You know, that's for some of you, that they have done you the wrong way. They have. That's the cold part of it all. But the thing is, once they let go, once they don't think in a fearful way of it, of you, they can also release themselves and transform. Once they do not harm you, they can see that, oh, that side of you, it's only coming out when they do you wrong, you know? You are a Pisces. Pisces, they have two types: Pisces, Gemini, Libra. I mean, I don't know. Let me know what signs you are, or which house of yours or signs of yours is really speaking. Let me know where your moon is, because honey, like you are kind of a great lesson. That is the thing that I see in myself also, that you are a great lesson for people that are pers- put something on you, like really that has a hidden agenda. You are a great lesson because, as I said, your guides, your spiritual team, your higher self, your ancestors, like your whole has all your back, the creator of all creators. So if they do you wrong, they will have nothing to do with you. You have nothing to do. You don't have to do nothing. It's just like you become just cold, like ouch, you did that. And then the rest is like, okay, and you live on, but your guys, your spiritual team is coming out of the water like a whole situation and be like, we are here to punish you. We are here to punish you because you should have not done that. You should have not. Okay, that's for some of you, that this person has like really make you turn cold. And for other of you, this connection between you guys is kind of a dark karmic connection where you guys are learning how to telepathy, if I say it correctly, to connect with each other on a higher realm, higher vibration, spiritual vibration. But I do see, if I look at the cards, I'm really getting like there is a kind of a mysticism, but it's dark. Not dark in a bad way, but it's kind of like you guys are triggering each other on the negative side to learn your power. Not negative, I'm saying it wrong, y'all, but it's kind of like, oh, this is also my power. I cannot help but see some of you perhaps have your sun in the 8th house. Not everybody, of course. Your sun in the 8th house is what I'm getting, or your sun in Scorpio, or your sun next to Jupiter, not Jupiter, Pluto is what I'm saying. Not the 12th. The 12th can also be your sun in the 12th house or in Pisces, but I'm seeing it more as in Scorpio. It's giving me more Scorpio vibe. So the mysticism, because that is the energy that I'm getting. So let's take a look at how they see you now. Let's see how they see you now. My lovely, beautiful. Ooh. Pile 4. How do they see you now? I mean trio. Is this one? Yes. Okay. And put like so. Pile 2. My bad, y'all. Pile 2. Don't mind me. I was thinking I need 4. I will speak in myself to my guides like 4 cards. But then I said pile 4, but I meant to say I need 4 cards. So now I need only 2 cards, okay? So pile 2. Let's see. Yes, thank you. I want to, the 8 of Cups. So underneath the deck, you have the King of Cups together with the Queen of Pentacles. Oh my God, this is the Queen of Pentacles? But why did I continue seeing it as water? Guess what? It's the message you need, y'all. It's the message you need. It's the message you need. So you are the, one of you then is, if this is the Queen of Pentacles, okay, then as I said, one of you is water and one of you is earth, because the pentacle is earth. So you see, the message is what you need. I will not say something if it isn't the message, y'all. So you have, Scorpio. The Death card. Scorpio. Yeah. How they see you now? Let me put it like so. Together with the 8 of Swords. Together with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, together with the Magician also in reverse. There is an end. There are lots of worries. They are stuck because this is the Eight of Swords. They are stuck. Emotionally, they are stuck. Mentally, they are stuck. But there is a kind of an end. It's like somebody is standing up, y'all, for themselves. And I do think because you have the King of Cups underneath the deck and the Queen of Pentacles, as I said, one of you is earth sign or has strong earth elements in their chart, and one of you have strong water element in your chart. And I do see that this is something that they come to realize, like, no, you or somebody has you or them has a great grip on them. And I do think you have a greater grip. They are scared, y'all. They just stand up and be like, okay, this game must end. This game must end. Because they see that they are playing with kind of elements that they don't know. You know, what can happen with that? You know, sometimes people play with fire and be like, oh, let's see what I can do with this one. And they played with fire, y'all. They are moving on. They are. It's, you know what the thing is? This water is too deep to dive in. You know, some people are used to only dive in the shallow water. You know, people that are shallow, or people that isn't mysterious, people that aren't, that they can already figure out what to do with them, kind of a way. And you are too deep. The water of you is too deep to dive in. It's like, no, their capability, if we have to look at them as a ship, their ship cannot stand your wild side. Like, have you seen like if you are in the middle of the ocean, okay, like if you are a shipper and you are used to go from one coast to another, not long distance kind of a situation. It's a metaphor that I'm getting, my love, so go with me as a metaphor. You being the water, the relationship, you being the water in that kind of way, and they are a ship. Okay, so they are used to the short distance kind of a travel, but now being in an open ocean, like really there is, you look left, water, right, water, behind water, you know, down water, and you don't know how far it is till you reach land again. Keep in mind, this person is giving me more of an earth element kind of a person. It's kind of like, oh my God, where do I find myself? And never mind if you are mad at them. Have you seen ocean? Like, do you know those people that are fishermen? That the wave, and that's the most dangerous job there is, y'all. If you get lost, you get lost. Like, do you know how many people get lost in the ocean? That the whole ocean has swallowed them down. Like, that's the thing that I'm getting with this situation. That they be like, no, I cannot handle this. I cannot. They cannot. So some of them see that this is something that will not be for lineage to come, this situation, because they mentally, they are stuck in it. Let's see. What's the advice card that your guide, your spiritual team is giving you when it comes to this situation? And let's see. Oh, what is the advice that your guide, your spiritual team is giving you when it comes to this situation? Okay, let's see. Let me put this nicely. You know how it goes with my mind. Some of you also, so don't laugh at me. That being said, you have as an advice card cornucopia together with Angel of Balance, and then you have a personal issue is reaching a resolution, full moon in Cancer, water sign, together with communication is key, new moon in Gemini. Okay, my love, listen. If you have been hard on this person, your guys, your spiritual team is saying, yeah, we know, but we need to forgive also. As I was saying that in between, when I was talking about, I have an itch on my back, y'all. When I was talking about the in between, that I said, like, okay, the way that they can change things up is by forgiveness. I did say that, right? I don't know. I was channeling, and the serendipity was the one that was talking to me. So back to that one. Like, really, here is where they, with great communication, you guys can come above it. But I'm going to tell you something, love. You know, you can know your power. You can be proud that you guys, your spiritual team, is having your back. But you know what the thing is? They don't have to have your back if you know your boundaries. They don't have to. You know, they don't have to have your back if you know how to communicate what you accept and what not. So here is where you need to watch out for your darkness, because your darkness have a kind of a way of very being powerful and overruling. You have a protective kind of energy with you that if you're mad, honey. And it's like, you wake up, my little creatures. So watch out for that. Don't turn too cold, because some people are built different. The whole time I was talking to you of, that person is more of an earth element and you are more of a water. Your capability is different from theirs. So you need to understand that for them, their capability is perhaps one or two things that's earthly material, and you can go through everything as water. You rule the world, yeah. Just think about it. The sky, the ground, the water, like you everywhere and nowhere, okay? You know the elements. You know all the elements. Think about it. Water, air, earth, and what else? Fire. You can even destroy fire. Think about it. Okay, so once you have thought about it, keep in mind other people's capability isn't as same as yours. So you need to understand that if they can just like only see it this way, does it mean you have to attack them in all the ways that you see the world, because you have the knowledge and wisdom of all the darkness and the deepness of the earth and stuff? No. So communication is very important. Once you learn to communicate, this can become something beautiful once you know the balance. Because I do think, now that I know the advice from your spiritual team, your guides, that honey, my love, you my soul tribe, you know you are taking you know you do too much. Like, don't play me. You know, okay? So really communicate with this person if you yet still see something in this relationship, because then you can come to a solution. But without communication, nothing is happening. You have the message together with the air, together with the 8 of Wands in reverse. So here, you already played kind of a selfish. Yeah, you are not messaging them. You are playing hard to get in a kind of a way. That's the first impression that they had. So this is the red flag that they could already seen from the beginning of this relationship, that you are not playing open cards, and that you be like, I figured you out by the moment you say hi, you know. So yes, you might have figured them out, but can you be more flexible in a way where you can really, like, you know, see also their side of the story? I don't know why, but I feel sad for this person. I feel sad. You're too strong, my love. You're too strong. Know your balance. You're the balance. Know the balance also of your emotion and your strength, okay? Because once again, not everybody is like you. So learn that. And if you figured some people out and they are more like this, that's their strength. Because keep in mind, once you are on earth, you also are weaker. Okay, because yes, you can go through everything, but you know damn well that with certain elements you are weaker because it's not in your environment, it's not the water. So once you go on their territory where it's land, you know that you have to really fight and persevere and really go through a lot before you can break through them, you know. So don't play too tough, honey. Yes, you can cut mountains with your water, you can cut iron with your water, all of that, but it takes lots of energy, right? So know the balance, okay? My lovely beautiful, I do hope you understand where you are now with this person. Where you are now is start communicating with them in a nicely balanced way. Then it can be something fruitful if you want it to be something fruitful. But the way they see you now, it's like, shout. The communication needs to happen before a personal issue reaches its resolution. Okay, emotions need to be shown. Okay, that being said, don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe if you haven't chosen the other deck. I'll see you then on another reading of mine. Bye bye. So, my lovely, beautiful pile 3, you guys have chosen the clear quartz crystal together with the light Seer tarot. Let's take a look at your person that you have in mind. This is a 3-part, so we're first going to take a look at their first impression of you. Then we are going to take a look what had happened in between of you guys' connection to how they see you, and then 5 of Pentacles, and then we are going to take a look at the end result, how they see you now, and then also we will take a look at some advice that you guys, your spiritual team, has for you when it comes to this connection. So let's see, my lovely beautiful pile 3, for a good for harm to none, the person you have in mind, let's see what was their first impression of you, my lovely beautiful. Wow. Okay, 3. Underneath deck you have the 5 of Cups. So let's see, like this. You have the 2 of Pentacles in reverse together with the Chariot, like so. Together with the 5 of Wands in reverse. Then we have the Magician together with the Emperor. So their first impression of you is kind of a beautiful, y'all. You are somebody very action taking. You want it, you go get it. You are somebody that like the path is very clear for you. No competition, nothing, you know? There is no competition for you. Like you be like, you are so sure of yourself. You be like, no honey, no this isn't a competition, you know? But you need to know the balance in certain things, because looking at your cards is giving me that you have a kind of a your way mentality with you, that they might feel intimidated sometimes with you, you know. You or them might be an Aries or Cancerian is what I'm getting. But a father or a mother, some of you are a father or a mother is what I'm getting also with that. But yeah, you are very driven, very driven. You want it, you will get it. And I do see, looking at the Chariot, the energy that is giving me is really like, I don't have time for you. Have a kind of a way, the way they see you, their first impression of you is like you don't have time. Things are moving so fast for you that you don't have time to play around. You know, it's like, no, I know where I want to go and I don't want to play. Perhaps this person came at you and you've strictly already tell them like, listen, I am looking for my husband or my wife or my he, she, they, it, you know, I ain't got time to play around. You perhaps have been dated, not have been dated for a long time or with lots of people, you know, is what I'm getting, that you were kind of a homebody. Wasn't we all 2020? But that's what I'm getting, like you don't have to do time to play around. Some of you perhaps because you are a single mother or a single father, you know, that it's like, oh no honey, I ain't got time to be foolishly, you know, dating everybody and their mama in that kind of a way. This person, it's giving me that their impression of you is seeing life like you know what you want in life, and time is really of the essence with you. You are somebody that doesn't have lots of time. You don't. It's all like, okay, plan, strategize, act, do. Plan, strategize, act, do. You know, you have a lot on your hands. A lot. You are a busy person. Very busy. But yet busy in the things that you want to do. You know? So let's see, in between. Let's take a look what had happened was in between. Let's see. For you guys, my lovely beautiful part 2. Between the first impression to where how they see you now. Let's see. Let me just, because the cards are a little bit bent. Let's see. Their impression. The in between. Whoa, that's too much here. I will take this one and that one. So let's see. One more. Thank you. So for the first, for the impression, you have water together with gustation, together with, one moment, the benevolence, and then you have the minstrel, let your intentions be known, together with the hindrance, fate has blocked this path for you, together with the key, locked doors can now be open, and then you have the wavering, that is your secrets are safe. Okay, my lovely beautiful, one moment please. So yeah, I decided to open up so the sun isn't blinding me anymore, so I can open up the curtains and let us pure sunlight in. So yeah, back to you guys. The in between, what had happened in between you guys' story. There is not things that aren't clear, emotions that aren't being, like there is a kind of a looking at the hindrance. You guys constantly have something coming up. There isn't communication. Things aren't clear. Like really, it's kind of like giving me, there is lots of work that yet needs to be done. Nobody is speaking their emotions with each other. But you know what the thing is? At the end, once you guys open up, then clarity is coming. Then clarity is coming. But I do see that, I don't know if this is you or them, but somebody isn't trusting the other person yet. And I do think it might be you that you are not trusting, or they are not trusting you because they be like not knowing enough of you. But once you communicate with them, it can be getting an aha moment. Maybe because you are so secretive or things are not clear to them, they want you just to be more like show your intentions. Why do you want this communication? Why are you showing your kindness? This person is somebody very reserve their life, you know. They are not somebody that will tell everybody and their mama how their life is. You will not, like, unless you are close to them, they can be like, oh, this is me, or you know, in that kind of way. It might be that you are exactly the same way as that they are, and that is why it's kind of like frozen in time, because none of you is really communicating with each other, you know. I do see that in the beginning it might be that, looking at the hindrance, that fate is kind of a blocking this situation, because it's not time for you guys to come together. Once you start communicating with each other, you will see why fate is blocking this situation, because there is something that isn't clear to you yet about this person, or something that isn't clear to that person about you. I'm really getting like your way of living doesn't match theirs. Doesn't match theirs. But once you guys communicate and let each other know your intentions, then it will be clear, you know. So let's see. How do they see you now? My lovely, beautiful deck 3. Let's see. How do they see you now? One more, please. Thank you. Underneath the deck, you have the 9 of Wands. So how do they see you now? Let's see. We have the 5 of Pentacles together with the 4 of Pentacles, together with the Queen of Wands, together with the Page of Cups and the 4 of Cups. The 6 of Cups in reverse. For how they see you now. So now they see you kind of like lacking you. Wow. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna talk harsh with some of you, okay? So really, now this person might be really like not wanting to share their resources with you, is what I'm getting. Like they might run away from their responsibilities, especially if you guys have children with this person. You know, they might feel like, oh no, this is mine and mine alone, and I will take it, you know. Like time is running up. I'm feeling very like they are trying to get away with something. They're holding something so tight because they be like, no, I don't want to share that. And the thing that they don't want to share is their resources. So for some of you, this person will not want to live with you. They don't want that kind of a way. But they do want the passionately side of you in that way. I don't know, but I'm getting Moby Dick. Moby Dick? Isn't that a Moby Dick? Is that Dutch or English? I believe it's English, right? Isn't it the story of, I've never read that story, that the person that was eaten by a whale? I don't know why I'm getting Moby Dick. Moby Dick? Is that your cozy name that you guys have with each other? I need to read that story because I don't know why it's fitting in this reading. Perhaps you know the story of Moby Dick, and when I say Moby Dick, you'll be like, yes, that's that. I don't know. I need to look up that one. I don't know. I don't know. Is it because did Moby Dick disappeared? Because I'm getting something like that, like disappear. I don't know. I need to look up. But if you know about the story of Moby Dick, then let me know if this fits in. But I will look it up myself because that's new. And I'm finding it very weird that it's just popping up in this reading. So I need to figure out what they mean to say with that. Moby Dick. Maybe it's just a cozy name of you guys that you be like, he's a dick. Moby Dick. I don't know. I don't know how that fits in, but that's you. So yeah, I do see that the game is over. The game is over. Like the whole play of character is kind of like over for them at this moment. Things are very clear to them. Like they wanna give you like a cup of love, but yet they don't wanna give you all. You know, it's more like we are 1 foot in and 1 foot out. 1 foot in and 1 foot out, because they are looking at the cards. It's giving me like they are very hasty. Some of you, like they don't want to make a rational fast decision with their finances, with their things that they have like in this 3D world. That's them and for them alone. Like in that way, this person is kind of like really looking like giving me the energy of, oh, I had to be quick and grab my stuff and go. They don't want to stay too long or share too long of what is theirs. They are 1 foot in and 1 foot out, y'all. And I don't know, but Moby Dick. They are very scared. Scared in a way of let me look what you are bringing. It seems like they don't want to take responsibility on something. They are not ready perhaps to be a lover with somebody with a child for some of you, or they don't want to be stuck with a person from the past. Like it's nice, this love, but they don't, like time has passed. Time has passed. Time is ticking, you know. Time is almost up, kind of. There is something with time. You know, time will tell, or time is up, time is ticking. That's the past in that kind of a way it's giving me. They are only passionately looking at you. Let's see, what is the advice that you guys, your spiritual team, is giving you when it comes to this situation. Let's see the advice that you guys, your spiritual team, is giving you, my lovely, beautiful. That 3. Let's see, 2 more of these and then we will talk about it. Thank you. So you have a adjustment possibility as the advice card that you guys, your spiritual team, is giving you, together with happy family. Okay, and then you have your dreams need a practical plan. That's full moon in Taurus. Together with have faith in your dreams. Now, for some of you that are a single mother or a single father, like really, if this person isn't it, this person isn't it. Don't give up on your dreams. You will have somebody. There is adjustment possibility. There is lots of possibilities for you to find somebody that is invested in you and your family, especially because Taurus is also in astrology your family, your resources, you know, the thing that you like really go a miles for. You will work hard to get the coins to feed your family in that kind of a way. So in Vedic astrology, the second house is also your family. The fourth house is your mother, the way you have been brought up, but the second house is how you want to see your family, you know, the resources that you will give to your family in that kind of a way. So really have faith that you will have what you need. If this person is it, this person isn't it. There are lots of possibilities, lots of other people out there that are wanting what you are giving. Okay, so really, with this wishy-washy, knowing also why fate is blocking it, I'll be like, just be clear. Let this person also be clear. Like really, instead of giving them the cookie or the sweetness, the drip of your honey, whatever you call your sexual situation, like instead of give it to them and with a hope, a wish that they will finally change their mind, perhaps you need to lock that, y'all. Lock it. And hold the key. Lock it. Okay, the doors can now be opened. You'll be I'm shutting it down. You know, shut it down and be like, okay, listen, we need to talk. What are your intentions? You know, because I want this and this and that. Can you give me this and this and that? And lots of time, because of fear of losing who you have imagined this person to be, is the reason why you are not willing to communicate the reality, the truth with that person, because you know the moment you guys open up and talk the truth is the moment you need to see it for what it is, and then you have to make a decision. Will you stay or would you go? You know, so, and when people are clear with you, you cannot say that you didn't know. Like, for example, if this person let you know, like, okay, listen, I like the attention that we are having, I like the connection, but I don't see myself yet as a parent or somebody that want to have children, and you be like, but I want to have children, and then both of you be like, okay, now we know I want to have children, but you don't want to have children. Okay, so what are we doing now? Now we will see where this is going. We will continue, but we now know what we want and what we don't want. Now you perhaps, or they perhaps, have a hope of faith that one day you wake up and it's like babies, you know. And they be like, no, yet still no. So now you are 10 years down the line, you don't have a child, you don't have nothing. Is that their fault? No, because you were clear. You both of you were clear to each other of the wishes and dreams, how you see things. So it's a choice that you have then decided to make on your own. So there is nobody to blame. Now the child is just one of the thing that might be the issue at this moment, but it can be different for everybody, you know. So really, that is why you need to really let your intentions be known. Both of you need to let your intentions be known, because honey, then you will see, oh, you are not where I need to be, or you are where I need to be, and then clarity is happening. Then you can be like, okay, now I have the key to the situation, you know. Now I can go and open up other doors that are willing to open up with the key that you have. Some of you perhaps were feeling drawn to another pile, and I was talking about a heart in a cage. If that is you, honey, this is the key, but this key must open also the heart. So yeah, search for a door that it will open. And for some of you, if this person can, like, I don't see it really though, the living together, I don't see it. If this is a person from the past, I don't see it, yeah. I don't see it with a person from the past. It might be a new person, but yet still, if this is a new person, then you guys really, 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 really need to speak with each other about how you see things and what you want and how you see the future. And if this person is part of your faith, your dreams, your hope, your wishes, then there are possibilities. Okay, my love? So I do hope I could have helped you guys. Don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on another reading of mine. Bye bye. you.